Trading days, September 17th, 2016. I first want to mention the lunar eclipse on September 16th that did not have a strong effect as I had expected. And we may still see it. There's typically a range of a week or so, plus or minus, so we may see some effect in the upcoming week, but not in the time frame I was expecting. This is the chart we've typically looked at, the daily chart of the S&P 500. I thought we'd just look at some stuff we haven't touched for a while. We'll start off with the moving averages. We have this on many of our charts, and that's the 15-day simple moving average and the 45-day simple moving average. The 45-day is the half cycle to the 90-day, which is the 18-week cycle, or what we often call the primary cycle. And the 15-day is the half cycle to the 30-day, which is the 6-week cycle. 3 6 weeks equals the 18-week. Now, having said that, these are both just turned down. So this, which is obviously bearish, and the 15-day has crossed the 45-day, which is also bearish. But we have this FOMC meeting on the 21st. This meeting, again, they're once again talking about raising or not raising rates. If they did raise rates, well, this would be bearish. If they don't raise rates, I'm expecting this to take off as it has in the past. I will say that the following day, we've got that Mercury direct, which we often see surprises on. And we also have Mars conjunct the galactic center. That's at 27 degrees of Sagittarius. Now, that is very often at a low or coming down into a low, which wouldn't make sense if the FOMC is not going to raise rates, but we'll just have to wait and see on the 21st. I'll also say that Mars, which is out of bounds at the moment, and if you don't know what out of bounds means, you could Google it, you could look it up on our blog. There's a search utility. If you're a subscriber, it's in section 9. And we're really on the 23rd of September at the peak of the out of bounds for Mercury. That's when its energy is erratic. One other thing I wanted to look at here, and we looked at this a while ago for the subscribers, but we'll just mention it. This red line on the chart is the Bradley. It was developed. It's an astrological indicator developed by Donald Bradley. I think it was 1947. Very misunderstood. What this is supposed to be showing us is changes in trend. And so when it changes in trend, we're expecting the price to change in trend. So number one, it doesn't always work. Number two, there is no polarity. And by that, I mean, let's first take a look at one here. This has come up and turned down. So we're expecting a change in trend in price when that turns. Similarly, we've got a change in trend, or a change in trend here. So you'll see what happened. Price is going up. Price starts to go up and continues going up, while the indicator goes down. So that's what I mean by polarity. We maybe see a change in trend, but the Bradley indicator will move in the opposite direction of the of price. So ignore the amplitude, the size of the move, and you've really got to ignore the direction and watch what's happening at a turn. So we've got one coming up here on September 29th, next week, or the week after next, sorry. That's a very clean a turn. By clean turn, these little squiggles can mark a turn as well. Matter of fact, you get something very strong like this, which doesn't mark a turn, and you get a little squiggle, and that marks a big turn. You see that if I just click on that turn, well, that goes right up here and starts the big fall off. So what we've got to do, I give it plus or minus 2 days, and then watch price action very closely to try and see if this is giving me a directional signal. And again, ignore the amplitude. This may mean something, whereas this big move means nothing. So just look at the turns. I was going to say one more thing here. Yes, one more thing. I had mentioned, I think last week, that the period of between the 26th and the 29th of September is going to be a potential turn time frame, and I would tighten that up to really the 26th plus or minus a day. On the 26th, we've got Pluto turning direct. We've got the Sun conjuncting Jupiter, and that's in Libra. That's justice. Banks. It's actually the clergy as well. And on the 26th, we also have the 45-day calendar day cycle I've been following, which has been quite good. 45 days is really the 8th harmonic. 8 times 45 being 360. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on this one. Thanks very much for listening.